It's late May, 1863. And okay, we'll start off in Virginia. Not too much happening really. A bit of a stalemate as the stalemate continues. Um, we do got a couple brigades on the way to Johnson's Corps. But that's pretty much it. Um, the main interest is kind of resolving around Kentucky. As you can see, the Union cavalry have moved over here. We're going to send Morgan to Buckner's force here. And there's some very, very, very large forces here. So I think what I've decided to do is I'm going to send one brigade here to Forney. That will leave Jackson with only one brigade. But since he's defending across the river, I think it should be okay. The other kind of big decision is I've decided to abandon Lawrence. At this point, it doesn't really look like I have a way to bring in new forces significantly, and the Union has a pretty large presence here, and it's likely just to get even larger. So I'm going to fall back to Fort Riley here. So Fort Riley has some supply, so they'll be able to resupply there. Shelby's force is going to go to Tulsa in the Indian Territory. It's at the end of the river here. I'm trying to think which river is that. Oh, that is the Arkansas River. That makes sense. And there's a fair amount of supply there, and so they'll be able to get some ammo and resupply. I'm trying to think what Baylor's force is going to do. Oh wait, Baylor's force is just going to rest. Just going to rest this turn, and that's pretty much it as far as movement goes. We are doing some more recruitment, as you can see. Oh, actually, there is one other big decision. I'm going to try to distract the Union by taking Fort Pickens. So I'm going to send the big brigade from Mobile, Alabama, in a transport fleet to assault Fort Pickens. And that's pretty much it. All right, let's run a turn and see what happens. Okay, we're back. There were actually no battles, a little bit of movement. We'll start off in Virginia. Nothing really happened in Maryland. Our unit was not able to destroy the railroad. It looks like Henry Heath has arrived. Didn't really see any movement in North Carolina. Our force at Fort Pickens did not assault. And you can see that the Fort Pickens garrison is it's pretty large. And so I'm wondering if we're actually going to have enough power to take it. Of course, some of that is coastal artillery, but definitely not all of it. In Kentucky, the Union have brought in some more forces. As you can see, there are pretty large forces here. That's at probably about 4,000 power, and this is 7,600. So we have reinforced. I think what I'm going to do next time is I'm going to send Jackson to take over Johnson's position, and we'll send Johnson to Paducah. The Union did not take Lawrence, so we pretty much have managed to escape. Although actually we haven't, because Carson preempted us and took Fort Riley, so that's interesting. So we'll have to think about what we're going to do. Maybe move down here to Fort Belmont. Shelby's forces did arrive here. They didn't take any supply hits, so they were able to resupply there a little bit. So it's pretty good. We'll pretty much be able to completely resupply here. It might make sense to try to attack Carson. That could possibly be an option. where is, I want to see, show you guys Shelby's force. Yeah, the West is so big, it's easy to get lost. It's actually pretty easy to get lost out here. Oh, there it is. Yeah. And so they're pretty much resupplied. They're at 92% now. So the weather is not clear, so it's probably time to kind of go along with the previous plan and head to Nevada. So it says it takes 49 days to get there. So probably what I'll do is take it one at a time and basically start off with Fort Halleck and then take Fort Bridger and then go to Nevada. There was a little bit of movement out west. It looks like the Union's bringing in some more forces. Actually, some pretty big forces right there. You can see 3 regular and 1 artillery. So it's possible they're going to make a move on eastern Arizona. Yeah, so I'll try to get some more forces out there to try to get this up to basically a full division. We'll probably want to send the battery and then another militia unit or 2. Would probably be a good idea. That's pretty much it. So relatively quiet turn. Of course, there's lots of forces in Kentucky now. Let's see if there are any interesting messages. All right, a whole bunch of forces trained. Union's done requisitions. A lot of movement. We do have a new flag, so that gives us +3 morale. And that's pretty much it. So it's early June. I think the Union's main move seems to be on in Kentucky now. It looked like Grant was going through Missouri on the way to Kentucky. We saw him go by through our partisan units. I think the interesting move next turn will possibly be whether or not we want to come up here and attack Carson. That's one option. And basically what the Union's going to do in Kentucky. So some pretty large forces now. We do have basically level 6 and 7 entrenchments, so they are quite high. But against enough forces that won't necessarily hold. All right, see you next time.